Hello, hello. Happy birthday to all of my Cancer zodiac sun signs for the month of July. And I would like to say happy birthday to all the July Leo sun signs. Happy birthday. Now, this year is a collective for the person on your mind, how they really feel was hitting an outcome, how they really feeling was hitting, all right? I'm actually trying to do the individual zodiac signs from Aries to Pisces, but it's kind of hard. So I know I'm late, better late than never. But these are collective readings. I also have other content which y'all probably most likely already saw. I read for men and women, online, offline, person on your mind, how they really feel. I read for straight relationships. If you straight, narrow, crooked, I don't give a damn. You know, you still are human being to me. You can be bisexual, trisexual, it don't even matter. Okay? Everybody has their thing. All right? It depends on what type of person you are. All right? I am the guided Pisces, also known as Intuitive Guided Pisces 1111. Now, this is right here is what's hitting. Now, other ones can be hitting on how what they want to communicate, and some will communicate that with you, but it's on their mind to communicate, but they don't know how to come forth. I already saw. Let go of fear. I have no fear of making mistakes. Person on your mind is for some of y'all. Person on your mind. Nothing you do or say will ever make me stop loving you. Because our love is real. Hey. Happy 4th of July. And I know everybody had a great 4th of July. This is after 4th of July. I think this what, July 10th. Hey. Look, at least I'm doing it. I'm trying to do it. Okay? There are no mistakes on this journey. Only soul lessons, which could be spiritual lessons. Come on now. Everything happens for a reason. It's safe to be vulnerable with me. Y'all gotta be careful. You gotta make sure. Because this here is in it, but it's not for everybody. Okay? It's the person on your mind, how they really feel. They don't want to say it because they might have, some might have, I know they did, had people take that love for granted. Divine timing. But that didn't stop them from loving with their whole heart. They might have stopped loving with their whole heart for a while, and they gave you half of their heart, but not all the way, and you showed them something different here. You see what I'm saying? You showed them potential, which is, of course, you don't have nothing to do with what the other people did to them, just like you can't hold them responsible for what other people did to you, okay? We are the journey of the divine dance. Isn't everybody? You know? It's hard to find that real, unconditional, divine love. That real love. Dance of the soul plane. It will manifest into physical world in a perfect divine timing. Like, everybody need to see that love, though. Everybody probably crave that, and then it's like, okay, you're not like, for I'm gonna say 50%, about 100% of everybody that's gonna watch this here video. I don't feel like this is timestamp, but I'm actually doing this here reading on July 10th, and it's actually for July 10th for July. But I feel like this is more not like a non-stamp type of tarot reading for the past, present, and future. So I'm not gonna put July. I might just put July collective, person on your mind to really feel. Start of the realization by July or before July. Okay? And it's like they believe, like, okay, there's no such thing as real love. You gotta do this and that just to get by in the world. You know? No real love shown. And your love is pure, just like their love is pure, and they don't even know it yet. You see what I'm saying? that high, that's that high vibrational. When you on a high vibrational frequency, or you trying to get to it, of course that naked that low vibrational gonna try to come into play to knock you back down, because that low vibrational want to see you happy. And sometimes the low vibrational people don't even realize they're being low vibrant and thinking they like, oh, I'm high vibrational. Like, I'm high vibrational. And then they get upset when the real truth has been spoken. That's not high vibrational. High vibrational is like, okay, well, I need to work on that. Thank you for pointing that out, because I do really need to work on that. I'm working on it right now. Thank you for pointing that out to keep me on track, type of stuff. But they want to get mad and argue with you, and then say, oh, well, you this and that, or you this and that, or your kids this and that. That's not high vibrational at all. Now, on a high vibrational level and wanting to be on a high vibrational level is two different things. Wanting, well, it's three different things. Let me say, wanting and they're not putting no work in, and they just saying high vibrational and they ain't putting no work. That's bullshit. Okay. Now you got another set that's wanting to be high vibration and working on it and having some trouble. They really want it, which is not bullshit. And people that's on a high vibrational frequency, they understand, because they was already in those shoes of trying to be, and first wanting to be and not being that, and then wanting to be in that and actually working on it. But you have to do some shadow work on yourself. Okay? Everything I'm saying in this here video is like very vital information. Even though it seems so small, but it's actually a big asset of your spiritual growth. Okay? So, with that being said, let's get right back. Let's get back to it. All we have to do is trust and have faith that all will work out beautifully. It will manifest into the physical world in perfect divine timing. All we have to do is trust and have faith that all will work out beautifully. The church say amen. It's the real church that's within you. That real God. Not the jealous God. We already know who's jealous. Just use your common sense. That wanted to be God. Anywho, you got to have understanding in order to truly worship a God with wholeheartedly in everything. You have to understand what you're doing. Now, if it's something that wants you to not question and just do it without an understanding, that's not true worship in the heart. How about that? All right. Divine guidance. I am amazed at how the universe brought us together. Everything keeps falling into place for us. There are divine forces at work guiding us to union. Divine is working behind the scene for us. If you look back at our journey, you will see it too, baby. That's like, it can be soulmates and or twin flame. It don't matter what sun sign you are. That's only 10% of your birth chart, because you got to look at the sun, all the way from Mercury, Earth, and all that there, all the way through Pluto. They say that Pluto is not a planet anymore. I don't see how. But anywho, then you have the first house, second house, third house, and all that there. Your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign. So that's why I say your sun sign is only 10% of your birth chart, which is who you are. Okay? Everybody putting like 100% on the sun sign, when the sun sign is only 10%. You gotta look at your moon, because it's like moon phases throughout the whole month. Okay? And you got your rising being. Okay? You got your north node, south node, which is the past or the present of your, it's a breakdown of your spiritual journey or understanding. So just because somebody is not on my level of understanding stuff, I don't put them down. I try to show them the way if they want to be ignorant and say some dumb shit or try to get a laugh or whatever. You know, I dismiss it because at the end of the day, karma going to get them to make them realize. And if they don't realize it and still doing the same thing, they're going to always repeat that karma, which is hell. You know what I'm saying? All right, I'm getting too deep. I'm sorry. Let me slow down a bit. Let me not get ahead of myself. As Drake said, that Scorpio sun. And because he's a Scorpio sun, he might be on a higher being of a Piscean. You see what I'm saying? Than me. I'm just saying because that's just the sun sign, 10% of our zodiac sign. You see what I'm saying? All right. Need you. Even the Aries can be. Well, that's not a get ahead of herself. That's a different type of reading and understanding of zodiac signs. You are so nurturing, magnetic, passionate, queen or king in my life. This is the person on your mind, how they really feel, or what's on their mind. They might not verbally say it, but they mentally, with just thinking, is on their mind. They want to communicate, but every time they do, they feel like that's when their relationship go to shit. Because of the manipulator. Because don't y'all know manipulators watch tarot readings so they can manipulate more better? You got to have that vibration. You got to be able to feel that energy when it's off or on. To all the actors out there, I'm sorry, because let me tell y'all. Because good actors could pretend real good, right? Make it feel like it's real. That's why a lot of people don't believe in actors, because they're such a great actor. Because you don't know how they really feel. They could be putting on acting and crying. That real good acting skill. It's a gift and a curse for them. All right? Your light shines bright and guide. Hold on. Let me reread it. I'm sorry. Your light shines bright and guide through me in my darkness. I'm sorry. I'm kind of shaky. Like, you feel like home to me. I always feel very happy and comfortable in your presence. Now, if it's online, it's like the presence of a text message or FaceTiming. If anybody can't FaceTime nowadays, they got something to hide. Talking about their camera is broken all the time, they got something to hide. I'm just being point blank and honest with you. I always feel very happy and comfortable in your presence. Thank you, my love, for always sending me healing energy. That Taurus, that Chris Brown with that healing energy, that song came out. Oh my goodness. In love. Healing energy and love. I need you and your energy even more now. They love that energy. Like, who wouldn't really want that energy in their lives? Because they've been shown one thing. Even you, collector, you've been shown one thing for some of you, and they showed you that, and you're like, oh wow. Like, it's actually possible for real love to be a real thing. But I am taught this way, even the person on your mind, for others of you, okay? Mission. Together we are unstoppable force. We have a purpose together. And I am determined to live it out with you. We are just perfect together. We can overcome any obstacle if we work as a team. That's how I feel about my Virgo. I'm a Piscean, y'all already know. That's how I feel right there. So that hits very deeply. Hello. And tell them haters goodbye. They can get the same thing once they off that low vibrational frequency, okay? Learning, which is they need to learn. Even your haters, they learning from you technically, but they don't want to be known. Online, offline, okay? Family and friends here, okay? Or your lovers, family and friends that always want to tear y'all shit up because they jealous. Hello? You are unique and special. I have never met anyone like you before. You have opened me up to things that I never knew were possible. See what I'm saying? That's backed up everything I just said, beginning to up until now and all the way to the end. Everything in my reading is important. I am so strong because of the power of our love. You have opened my heart to the truth, and I'm very grateful for all the lessons that we both are learning now. Let me tell y'all something. Some of y'all know, very few of you know, and many don't know. When me and my husband met, we had enough of love at that time because we got tired of our hearts been playing with. So we had talked about it. We actually laughed about it. Like, man, you just gonna be a hit or quit it type of thing, you know? And that was like in 1999, but he wanted to say 1998, but it's 1999 around his daddy's birthday when we first met and started going together. In 1999, baby. And then we had a baby, our firstborn, which is a Capricorn, an earth sign, hello. That's my South Node in my birth chart. So, with that being said, we have a child that is born on December 24th, 1999. So, yeah, you know, when you have relationships that happen that fast, it's like meant to be because it was like I said, we was on a hit or quit type of basis thing. The real God, knowing that we were supposed to be together and learn from each other throughout the years. Here it is 2025, baby. We still together. We might have, like last year, we might have a disagreement, or tomorrow we might have a disagreement, but we respect each other's opinions and belief on things to where we don't even get mad at each other no more because we don't feel like how we want each other to feel, is what I'm saying. Okay? He keep me grounded, and I keep him grounded in different ways. I'm going to say it like that. We keep each other grounded. And that is the most blessing of a relationship that we ever had, because we, like in 1999, we really gave up on love. So I looked at it from his point of view, and he looked at it in my point of view. After all these years, you know, we might sometimes can't stand each other sometimes, but we still laugh about it. You know, we don't go, at one point in time, it's like when they said, when people say, when you're married, definitely when you're married, do not go to bed mad at each other without talking like, okay, well, I still feel this way. I still love you. You know, we could talk about this in the morning. You know, just don't go to bed without saying nothing, because nothing is actually being resolved at all. It's just going to keep you grown apart instead of bringing y'all together, of understanding each other, like really listening with wholehearted in ears. You see what I'm saying? You know, like I said, like, people don't stay married this long. Me and my husband got married in 2001, and it's 2025. We've been together since 1999, when our son was born in December 24th. So yeah, it did happen real fast. And then after that, I got pregnant again with our daughter, and she was born in 2003. No, 2001, my bad. 2001, she was born. And our last born, it was born in 2003. My bad. Like, years just going by so fast, y'all. And all the foolishness that people be on, even in our group of age, they want to be young, have that young mentality with no real growth in in the mental and spiritually. Like, it's a lot of people that's our age is like want to be cool in the game with these YNs. Like, come on. Like, come on, y'all. Like, really? And most of these songs is like a hit and quit it type thing. Still. I'm just saying. I gotta keep it on. I gotta keep it a band. All right, let's go. Let's keep going. Why can't I tell you the truth? That's the reason why. Everything I just said. It could be according to how they like they probably went through the same thing. Most likely they did go through the same thing that, message of love. I am thinking about you, my love. Even though you think I'm not, I miss you every day and night. I am curious to know what you have been doing. How did your day go by without me? Sometimes I wonder, do you even think of me? I am feeling the urge to reach out to you, my love. I will, I promise I want to. So this is like a portion of a person on your mind, how they really feel. What do you see in me? Or what did you see in me that you still see in me now? Type of thing. Sex with you. For some in this here storyline right here, is they feel like they are just a sex toy. And they believe in that. That you're just a sex toy, just for especially ones that had sex with each other. You know what I mean? This is the other portion. And that's the reason why they're not communicating with you. It's on pause. Because a lot of people play so many games with them. I want to reach out to you. Please be open to receiving communication from me soon. Your response will encourage me greatly, and I will be waiting to hear back from you. So when they feel like if they reach out to you, they're not going to get anything. You are too nice. I don't deserve your kindness. Now, but this here storyline here is, for others of you, is that's the reason why they're not communicating with you. And that's only a portion of you because of they can't tell you the truth. Maybe I feel like I still have the feeling like somebody is have drugs and alcohol that's very strongly in their life here. Maybe they're going through detoxation, or going to AA meetings or something like that. They're trying to be a better person because of this right here. This is divine time and divine guidance here. This is divine, because see, what I read in the beginning here, this is why, and they're trying to figure out why I can't tell you the truth. And that's the reason why they can't tell you the truth here. And why are you so nice to me? I don't deserve your kindness. Because all they think about is hitting and quitting, and they're thinking that like love is not real. It's like they've been opened up into a whole new world is where we'll be. Stuff like that. Okay, intensity. This could be connecting to the storylines, or it's going to be a different story. Intensity. Person on your mind, how they really feel and what's really hitting. Intensity. My feelings for you overwhelm me sometimes. Please reassure me by taking things slowly and patiently. This will help me feel comfortable with the changes that are happening. Because you show them something different. Because in the past, You know, like they feel like the energy that they think they feel is the same energy that they did within the past. You know, it's like only sex thing. It's only a sex thing. That's how they really feeling. Like they really feeling like they are a sex object. So, you know, when you're younger, especially in the younger generation today, or they can be like 20s and the 30s or 40s, you know, people, you know, treat them as sex objects. You see what I'm saying? That's how I felt, and that's how my hubby most likely felt, you know, with different females, whatever, you know. And he had money and everything, and still got money. He's still a hard worker, Virgo on a damn go. So he wanted to make sure that there's real love there. You know, it's a whole lot of like thing. Like when you're young, and some of you that's watching me is very young, and y'all thinking y'all just a sex object to people. You don't have to think that way. There is somebody out there that don't think you's a sex object. Withhold the clink clink, in the words of Tyler Perry and Madeira. Clink clink, clink clink that thing. Fellas, clink clink your thing too. In your pockets, baby. Because there's some real gold diggers out there. White, black, green, blue, purple. I don't give a damn. There's some gold diggers everywhere. I don't give a damn about the gold diggers getting mad. I don't give a damn. You think I give a damn about what y'all gold diggers thinking? And manipulators? That's why the reason why y'all watch tarot card reading, so you're gonna manipulate more. But guess what? You gonna go through your damn karma. Trust and believe you gonna go through your damn karma. You might be getting away with it for a little bit, but you ain't gonna get away for long. I guarantee you that. I call Sophia on that ass. The real God on you. The real goddess on you. The real karma on you, baby. They're all the same force. Energy force. Follow your bliss. I feel good when I know you are happy. That's that real love right there, baby. Do something that you enjoy today and every other day, baby. Feelings of joy and hope will bring us closer on our journey and will put you at ease. Manipulators, you're not going to be real blessed. You're not going to be blessed. Please forgive me for not reaching out sooner. Please forgive me. Oh, why I can't tell you the truth now, baby. Please forgive me for taking so long to reach out to you, to tell you the truth now, baby. Forgive me. I know this here is a collective reading, person on your mind. This is not time stamped. This here is person, I'm going to name this here the realization in the month of July for the past, present, and future. Now, baby. Okay? Forgive me, baby. I hope you will forgive me for all the things I have done and all the pain which I caused you when I ghosted you. Because this is the ghosted energy. Feeling ghosted by the person on your mind. This is the reason why that I already said, and for the rest of this here reading that you about to see. Okay? I hope you can forgive me for all the things that I have done and all the pain which I have caused you. But believe me, my love, that was not my intentions at all. I know I have hurt you pretty badly with my words and actions, but I am really, truly sorry, my love. You know, they might say something that offended you. And then the actions of ghosting you. Yeah, forgive them, y'all. Yeah, for the ones that actually show you real love. Okay. My life is a mess right now. At that time, that life was most likely a mess then, but it's not now in July, baby, because you showed them something different and they really want that. That what they call it, fantasy love. The love is not real on people on how they say it. You know, karmic battles. They ended their karmic battles. And you're about to see why when I start reading this card. Please be patient with my presence of the growth. Please be patient with my process of growth and change. As I come into my power, I am making sure that everything is in alignment so I can be with you. I am serving my ties with the karmic situation, completing a cycle, which is they already have done, baby. Is that a divine timing right there with the divine? Yeah, come on now. Y'all gonna forgive them now. Because I'm pretty sure that you did something to somebody that you think is small and is very big to other people. And they feel like, you think it is very small, but it's very big to them. Like, and you want forgiveness and they won't forgive you. You really want forgiveness from that person, right? Okay, now, all right now. Spark. Even though the spark went out, but it slowly burns within. Okay? We have a spark between us, which is undeniable. Invisible to everyone around us. So you are the miracle that dropped into my life and lit me within. But they want to keep that private now. Because people, if you make it public, people want to try to throw salt in the game or try to put y'all fire out like they did before. This is what this tells me. Look up at the stars tonight and know that I am under the same sky thinking about you. We are destined to be together for many lifetimes. We don't need to rush this love. Our love is internal. So they want to dive in. They want to rush back into it because they know this is right. And it's unspoken, right? Unspoken. They're about to come out to speak the truth. There's so much I want to say to you, but I find it difficult to put my feelings into words. Just know that you are very important to me. Okay? The depth of my love for you is beyond word and deeper than the ocean. There is so much unspoken between us, which I will soon reveal. Like, it's on their mind, and they want to tell you that. Like let's talk about it. I need to figure myself out. They really don't know more because they done the work. They done the work. Don't put up with my bullshit. They don't want you to put up with bullshit from them or nobody else. Hello? Now that's that real shit right there. Okay? This can be in or continuous silence. Silence is breaking. Like I said before, this is how the pattern goes. From there to there. From here to there. Okay? Silence. Again, they want to apologize for being silent. I am sorry for my silence. I just needed a break, and now I don't know how to reach out to you again. They need that break to think on how you feel and how they feel. It's actually conflicting with y'all to having a real conversation. So I feel like they're starting to understand, or they already understand where you're coming from, but they want to know, do you understand where they're coming from? And you need to do that. Okay, collective? Be understanding. Listen with a real listening ear with wholeheartedly felt, okay? I am afraid you won't let me back. I know it's been a long time since we haven't spoken, but trust me, my love, I missed you so much during this time. And I'm finding my way back to you soon. Like your number might have changed. You might have blocked them. Anything. They're not afraid anymore. They want to come to you to tell you on why they couldn't tell you the truth in the past. Okay? I am afraid to let you down once you get to know me, but they don't need to be fake around you. They need to be their own authentic self, okay? I don't want to disappoint you, so I am avoiding you. I have to overcome this myself as you see me before coming forward, ready. So they don't want to be fake. That's why it's in the reverse. They don't want to be fake. They want you to know the real them. Then all that daydreaming and fantasizing, that is cut out. Okay? They don't want to daydream about this. They don't want to just meet you in their dreams and their daydreams or the night dreams. They want to be there physically with you. That's why it's upside down. I can't get you off my mind all day, every day. I always wonder what you are doing and how you are feeling about me. Meet me in your dreams tonight so we can start making our future together in reality. I want to build a strong, solid foundation for us. Like, they want to put that into action, like right now. I'm stuck in the visions of us together on how we can be. But the drugs and alcohol, for somebody, either you or them, like, it's trying to overcome that. Okay? I wish I could understand you. So they understand you right now. They really do, but you need to understand where they're coming from. And or here, they don't want to surprise you and catch you off guard with this here, okay, situation. It's a lot of this was just telling me for this here other type of readings here of different energies here on what I got. Okay? They don't want to just be telepathically connected with you. They want to be physically connected with you and doing the real dang on thing instead of just daydreaming and night dreaming about it. Especially when it was online. Okay? Even offline. Because it's very possible that you can actually be working together or just know each other, like in the same city, that y'all were actually met up together and y'all haven't done the do yet. Some of y'all did do the do. I mean, to be clear, some of y'all did do the do. And they don't want sex as a foundation of the relationship to fix everything, because it's after sex, it's having sex, getting that nut in and nut off. You know what I'm saying? But did it really solve anything between y'all? No, it didn't. You have to have a communication and real understanding here, okay? All right. So let me put this up right and let me read this here. It says, get ready to receive something special soon that express how I feel about you. They already sent it. But some they hope that you got it, but you might not have gotten it because some of y'all might have blocked them. Or your number had changed and they think that's still your number. Okay, let's put it that way. The gift could come to you in any form, in the physical or spiritual realm, and it bring us closer. The romantic gesture, 3D communication, or telepathic communication is on your way to you. They already sent it. Did you get it? Let me know in the comments. Did y'all get it? If y'all didn't get it, just be like, okay, just be like, hey, how you doing? I wonder how you're doing. And I haven't heard from you since our last disagreement or encounter or whatever. I didn't hear anything else from you. So that will signal to them like, okay, you didn't get it. So it could most likely probably show you proof. They can't show you proof and they telling you that they sent you something. You can believe it or not, because we do have manipulators and narcissistic people actually watching readings. So they can always go back to the store. If it's something from the store, they can always go back and get a receipt. Like, I've been on such a day, even though it's a year ago. Like, I was on here a year ago, July 7th or 10th or whatever, in 2024. I sent this here person this here gift. I want to see if I can get a receipt for that so I can show them that I sent it to them. And it's been paid for in their system. So businesses do have that. They really do. Why do I deserve someone like you? And you could tell them, like, look, God, Allah, the high divine, or whatever you believe in, it's all, to me, it's all the same power source. The whole, you know what I mean? Put you in their path to show them real love. Even show you the real love that you can receive, even though collective, some of y'all don't believe in it. You're just watching, okay? I just want everybody to be mindful of the narcissistic people, it's just energy, and manipulated energy. So if they can't go back and show you this, and they don't resend it to you, it's like it's like, you know, most likely paired with your emotions. Now, if you want to give them a time of day and see how they really operate on a time, and you're not giving no sex play or whatever, or no phone sex, or no video sex, or anything to get them off, guess what? And they still stick in there for so long, they might be real with you. Only you have to feel that energy. If it still feels off, don't give it to them. I'm sorry. I want to be different. The one with this true divine energy here, I want to be different. You'll be able to tell. So this is what I need for you. If you can't really tell, and you're on a high frequency, or trying to be on a high frequency vibrational energy, you know, without just like, of course, you probably most likely be horny, y'all. Let's be real. So, me personally, so you won't be. I don't recommend this here at all, because they said it's a sin to masturbate, which is to get yourself off, in order to, you know, make sure you think right with this here person. So once you get yourself off without you being so hard up for a nut, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to most likely have to do that, you know, to think clearly. And once you get that off, and then you can probably read them, whatever, it might take 2 years, 5 years for some of y'all. I'm just going to put that out there. Some to say 2 to 5 years, to order to feel like y'all very comfortable. Let's be reminded that narcissistic people with a manipulation energy to get what they want from you. If you dealt with them in the past, like you hadn't given a place to stay, or money in the past, or some sex, online, offline sex, the real deal, or the virtual sex, everything, you know, clink it, you know, and see how many times they hit you up without you hitting them up, and see what their conversation is about. See where their mind is at. That's all I'm going to say. Because I know they are watching other tarot readers and everything. So they can be more manipulating, more narcissistic, smart type of play energy. So until then, y'all collective, you know, this, you know, check, just listen before y'all leave. Listen to the whole rest of this here video, okay? It's very vital. It's very good information on what I'm about to say. So there's just this like collective. I know y'all tired your heart's been played with, but y'all don't want to bypass real love at the same time. It can be new and or old energy for all of y'all. Y'all just have to like try to be like, just heal yourselves, do your shadow work on yourselves, even though if you're talking to them and everything. Those don't give them the satisfaction that you, especially from the ones that y'all deal with in the past and still dealing with. Like, just make sure they not there just because of the sex, money, whatever, place to stay, energy. Like, if they don't hit you up first, you know, the way you want to, and you know you told them, and then they still not putting out forth. Now, some of them might be listening, and they might try to manipulate it to like they really care in that situation. Let's be mindful, okay, on both ways. I don't want I don't want y'all to be taken advantage of. I really don't. And I also don't want y'all to miss out on real love for some of you, because I have the mix of both. That's why I'm saying the things that I'm really saying. Okay? So, and I know there's people out there like that. And I see so many people go through this here shit. And some people just like, okay, well, they gonna always be the same when they on the person that they're dealing with was being misguided, like there's no real love out there, or they've been so hurt and beat down they have to be a certain way and get something out of a relationship that benefits them. You see what I'm saying? It's just like y'all have to like actually dig deep. So for somebody to ask me what should they do next, I'm not going to tell you what you should do next. You should be able to feel it. All I'm giving you the energy is what this here can be and what this here not can be. It's either or energy. I just want you to be mindful of what's going on here. It's a strong possibility that somebody else actually being taken advantage of, and the person that's actually not being taken advantage of, they feel off the other energy because they've been going through what people have been using them in the past. So I don't want that. I want y'all to just go through the process of real true healing, right? And forgiving, but also being smart and mindful. Okay? Especially for ones that you've been telling them and it's like they don't care. It's because they don't care to remember. So if they're not following through with that, and you know you had this conversation with them, and they still being around the bush, you can do whatever you want to do. You can cut them off for good, whatever, if you want to. Now you have this other set, right, that's actually thinking or not thinking like, this is how, things supposed to be in this situation with take love out of it because love is not real. It's just like come on, it's just like this. It's hard to explain it without somebody trying to take what I'm saying and twist it to their own feel. Now, there's some people out there that feel like that this, narcissistic energy for some, that's going to play into their emotions. They actually listen and trying to show you, then they're going to show them like, okay, yeah, I'm listening. Yeah, I'm listening. You think I ain't listening. And the whole time they playing you, they're already talking about, oh, I'm going through this. I ain't got no job right now. I ain't got no money. I need me something, you know what I'm saying? And then they play into it with your feelings. Like, oh, no, especially if you have a issue with a friend that they know about, they're going to be, of course, they're going to be on your side. Of course, hello. Hello. Like, a lot of people don't know this, but yeah, that's the best play for a narcissistic. And if you have a issue with your family members, mother, father, daughter, son, uncle, auntie, whatever, they're going to be on your side instead of saying, okay, you wrong for this here, give them a chance. Even though they did this here, like, they're actually being mindful. Especially, they want to make sure if I'm a right fit for you. So, watch the narcissistic take that. See, I'm speaking too much on it. But just be mindful. Just be mindful. But you'll see once you start saying, no, you can't have this. I can't give you no money. I can't give you no sense. I can't give you a place to stay. You'll see their whole action towards this here, okay? Collective. And you will know. Thank you for this. Is a collective reading starting the month of July, and this is non-time stamp. Happy birthday to every Cancer in July and every Leo that's in July. All right, have a good one.